Have you ever wondered why suffering persists, even when we know better? Join us as we delve into this profound question. All things excellent are difficult as they are rare. And there is no greater excellence, no rarer gift than discovering your true self. The soul's deepest hunger is to remember who it truly is. The journey to self-discovery is not easy. It challenges, agitates, and shatters illusions. But this is the only path that leads to true power and peace. Are you ready to embark on this transformative journey? Then don't miss our upcoming videos. Stay tuned and be among the first to access these life-changing teachings. The Bible tells us in Matthew 7:7, "Ask and you shall receive. Seek and they shall find. Knock and the door shall be opened unto you." But few persist long enough to knock. Most turn away at the agitation, the fear, the uncertainty that always comes before the revelation. I'll tell you a story. There was once a man named Elijah. He had it all: money, prestige, the outer signs of success. But inside, he was tormented by a quiet emptiness. Every promotion made him feel less fulfilled. One day, in the middle of a courtroom win, he broke down. It wasn't failure that undid him. It was victory that felt hollow. That night, he stumbled upon one of our videos. Grandmaster WaXhira spoke directly to that void. If you lose yourself to the world will never give you back. That sentence marked the beginning of Elijah's inner search. He began meditating, journaling, questioning everything he once accepted. At first, it brought discomfort. He cried, doubted, raged. But then came clarity, flashes of something eternal within him that no title could grant and no loss could take. Remember, the path to true power and peace begins with surrendering the need for outer validation and embracing the journey of self-discovery. When we talk about suffering, we often mean emotional or psychological pain. But suffering can also refer to any kind of hardship or distress. We may suffer from illness, poverty, abuse, grief, loneliness, or the feeling that life has no meaning. But what is the purpose of suffering? Why does it exist? How can we overcome it? The traditional view is that suffering is a punishment for our sins or a test of our faith. However, this view doesn't make sense. If God is all-knowing, He already knows we will sin or fail. So why punish us for something He knew would happen? If suffering is a test, why make it so difficult? And if it's part of His plan, why do we have free will? The truth is, suffering is not imposed on us by a higher power. It is self-imposed by our own minds. Our minds create suffering when we resist the present moment, when we try to change people, circumstances, or ourselves against the natural order of life. We create suffering. We forget that life is constantly changing. Nothing is permanent. Everything that has a beginning has an end. Everything that is born will die. This includes our ideas, beliefs, relationships, jobs, health, and even our lives. But we resist this truth because we want to be in control. We want to hold on to what we have and avoid what we fear. But this desire for control is an illusion. We cannot control anything outside of ourselves. We cannot control the actions of others. We cannot control the outcomes of events. We cannot control the future. All we can control is our attitude, our response to what happens. When we realize this, we discover the key to overcoming suffering. We discover that we can choose to embrace the present moment, to accept what is happening, and to surrender to the natural flow of life. When we do this, we find peace and happiness, no matter what happens. We are not affected by external circumstances because we know that everything is temporary and that nothing can disturb the stillness within us. If you resonate with this message, we invite you to join our growing community of seekers and followers. Your support helps us continue spreading these transformative teachings. Together, we can create a ripple effect of positivity and enlightenment in the world. Before we part ways, we leave you with these words of wisdom. Embrace the present moment. Accept what is happening and surrender to the natural flow of life. When you do this, you will find peace and happiness, no matter what happens. Thank you for joining us on this journey of discovery and self-realization. May the teachings shared here guide you towards a life of wisdom, peace, and enlightenment. Until next time, walk good. Life, light, and boundless love. WaXhira, founder and Grandmaster. YouTube at Atlantean Brotherhood.